Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Thorne.
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
Well. I'm pretty simple. Came from Barbados and grew up in America. Got married twice. This is my second. They always say the second one is always the best anyway. And my wife Sylvia. And we're doing okay, I would say.
How about you, Mrs. Thorne?
What was the question again?
Oh man. Hold up.
A little bit about yourself, honey.
Well, tell me a little bit about okay. Well,
Southern gal. She don't like that word. I'm sorry.
I thought you asked me a question. So while you bumping your gums,
See?
I am Haitian descent. I was born and raised in South Carolina. He is my second husband. My view on marriage is what it is. It's a marriage. It's something you got to constantly work at. It takes work to make a marriage work. It takes commitment. It takes faithfulness, and it takes honesty, trustworthy. Yeah, and you have to trust each other. And I trust him, and he trusts me.
How has the role of marriage changed over time?
Over time. Well. When I was younger, it was always the man. Well, where I grew up, it was the man, the woman, everybody go to work and come back home. From what I've seen in other marriages, it was the male who was the only person that actually worked. The woman stayed home. There was phrases that we used back then, barefoot and pregnant. That's how they were. I'm not saying that's the way it is now. Okay? Exactly. It's not the way it is now. So, but that's the way it was. That's the way I grew up. The man took care of the family, did all the work, bring the money home. The woman's supposed to stay there. And that was it. But now, things have changed. Women are more involved in the house, just like the man. I do most of the cooking in the house.
Yeah, he's the man,
See how
yeah.
things change. So
He's the man, because he do all the cooking.
the women,
The cleaning and the laundry, he does it all.
I do it all. The woman dominantly was in the kitchen and she did the entire house, and the man would come on home and bring the money. And that was it. Like I said, things have changed. Sit, buddy.
How do you think your views on marriage changed as far as interracial marriage and gay marriage?
Sit down.
Okay. Wait, little boy.
I'm gonna throw him out the chair.
Anywho, let me start with interracial marriage. My first wife, she was from Lebanon. I met her in Germany. It's a long story, but I can't go through all the details. But
Want your what?
interracial
Want your
marriage,
cup?
I have no problems with it.
Pass me his cup.
Sure.
Thank you.
Again, things have changed.
Now go.
Even back in the day, you would never even want to hear anybody talking about that. Having someone else from a different race. But I look at it this way: we're in one race, human race. So everything goes for me. How about you, honey? What do you think about that?
I don't think nothing about it. If you man and a woman get married, marriage is something you constantly work at. As for interracial couples, it's not a problem. Because you can't help who your heart loves, who you fall in love with. But some people have a problem with it. I don't. Because I have a couple friends, that's interracial. And it hadn't changed them. They're still who they are, although they're divorced. And they did have children, so you got beautiful children. So
Okay, Mrs. Duncan. So how long have y'all been married?
32 years.
So how do you think the role of marriage has changed over time?
I don't know. I think people younger people are more independent. So I think each independent.
They've been independent longer. People don't, I mean, we
Yeah.
got married when we were 22.
We had to rely on each other right at the get-go.
And I think a lot, like our sons now are 29, 27. They're older. They're still not married. So I think there's more independence. They wait longer to get married now.
Okay, and what are your views on marriage, like gay marriage, interracial marriage?
Interracial, I have no problem with at all. I think anytime in any marriages, before you get married, you should know each other's family and backgrounds, and that makes a lot of difference. The homosexual gay thing is,
Just because it's against our spiritual beliefs.
yeah, it's just not.
I don't condemn anybody for that. I really don't. That, in my opinion, that's between them and God. But do I personally agree with it? No. But it doesn't, it doesn't freak me out or doesn't infringe upon my rights. I don't think that's between them and God.
Okay, and I think that's it.
Is that it? Awesome.
Thank-
Okay, let's
So,
go.
Hi Valerie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Valerie. I work at Altec Industries in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I've been there for 20 years. I work in technical sales.
Okay. So, how do you think the role of marriage has changed over time?
I think marriage is sacred and important, but I don't think everybody needs to be married.
And what are your views on marriage, like gay marriage or interracial marriage?
I have no problem with it. I personally don't go that way, but I have no problem with other people doing it, as long as they don't push those views on me.
Hello. Today I've been asked to answer a few questions about some certain things for a project for a couple students that I actually had last year. But let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Mr. Frillo. I'm a science teacher at Butler. Been married for 32 years. Got 2 sons, 29 and 26. Got 3 dogs at home. Military retiree. I spent 23 years in the Air Force. Been all over the place, mainly in Europe. So I've gotten a pretty broad spectrum of views and ideas and cultures that I've seen over that time. So today I'm going to try to answer some questions for these 2 individuals, and we'll see where we go from here. So what's my first question?
Okay. How has marriage changed over time?
How has marriage changed over time? I think marriage has changed to the point that back in the day, and I mean 100 years ago, maybe 50 years ago, I think it was just mainly whatever the man said goes, that was it. The female really kind of just went along with it. Things have changed a lot recently, where females have had equal share of what goes on in the household. So that's why I think it's much more equal now than it was years ago. That's just my opinion.
Do you agree with the changes that happened, or do you agree with the old past?
I think it's just, it was going to happen. It's just things evolve over time, and I really believe that marriage should always be 50-50. It shouldn't be 60-40 or anything else. It should be always 50-50. So I think it's just the way it was, and it's evolved to what it is now. I think it was going to happen regardless.
And what do you think about gay marriage?
You know, again, it's up to the individual, and I'm completely okay with it, because again, that was a taboo subject even 10 years ago. Today, it's just no big deal. Nobody really cares. And the way you should look at it, you should be happy for those people. If they want to be married to the same sex, then so be it. It's just the way things are, and it's going to be like that forever. Because we've come a long way in just same-sex marriage, where it used to be and where it is now. So it's just one of those. It's common. It's no big deal anymore. It is.
What do you think about
Interracial marriages. That's been around a lot longer than I think a lot of people realize. It's been around for a long time. And again, it's what makes makes you happy. You shouldn't have to go through life unhappy or being in a situation where it's just fake. Because you're not being true to yourself, you're not being true to everybody else. So no sense to go through life unhappy. And